Storm Team 29 forecast.
A cold November rain, but certainly welcome, certainly needed, and we're not done yet. So again, as we take a look at Doppler radar activity moving from southwest to northeast because of the busy travel and because of the several inches of rain that is already fallen, that's why the first alert weather day was in place for today. And it takes us through early tonight. We're still going to have some downpours out there. Some of us have already received anywhere from 1.25 inches to just over 2.5 inches of rainfall. There's been some moderate downpours at times across the region. We're going to widen out the view, and you can see more activity back here through southwest Virginia. The actual cold front is still back across the Ohio River. That will cross later tonight. So we still have another surge of rain that will work in as we head through the rest of this evening and the first part of tonight. Additional rainfall, easily between 1/2 inch to 1.5 inches. That would put many of us between 2 to 4 inches of rainfall. That's the most that we've received on any given day since the 23rd of September, nearly 2 months ago. Temperatures are still climbing, and that they'll likely will till about midnight, which will likely be the high for the day. 40 currently in Stanton, 45 in Charlottesville, 44 there in Palmyra, and 47 currently in Madison. So temperatures will kind of rise here and hang out in the 40s as we head through the overnight. And there's your planner for Wednesday. Mix of sun and clouds will start in the 40s. Even though the fronts come through and we have a northwesterly wind, will be much milder tomorrow, upper 50s to low 60s, but it will be gusty with those northwesterly winds. We could easily have some gusts over 20, a little higher along the ridge tops. And as we take a look at Thanksgiving Day on Thursday, some settled weather, quite nice, mostly sunny and pleasant, around 60 across central Virginia, in the mid to upper 50s across the Shenandoah Valley. So this is a large storm system, but thankfully tapping both Gulf and Atlantic moisture and bringing some needed rain. This will certainly help with the ongoing wildfires, put those out. It puts a dent in the drought, but we're far from being out of a drought. But nonetheless, there's the front out to the west. You get a little farther north, you run into the wintry precipitation, especially up toward the Adirondacks and up into New England. A little bit of mix in between, but it's just a cold rain. And then still could be some isolated severe storms through Georgia and the Carolinas the first part of tonight as the front will be sweeping eastbound. But that's the storm system and certainly causing some travel delays. So here we are tonight, still dealing with some moderate to heavy rain, but as we get closer toward 8, 9, 10 o'clock, we start to see the heaviest activity beginning to shift east. So there we are close to midnight, and then it begins to move out. We'll have in the morning cloudiness, some sunshine, temperatures in the 40s as mentioned. Those gusty northwesterly winds will top out in the upper 50s and lower 60s. And then for Thanksgiving Day morning, mid 30s to around 40, so should be good for any of the runs out there. And then for Thanksgiving Day afternoon, pleasant with temperatures in the mid 50s to around 60. So additional rain tonight. More rain could be heavy at times. We'll stay locked in the 40s. There's a look at the Michael and Son 7-day forecast. Briefly milder here for Wednesday. Calmer here for Thanksgiving Day on Thursday. Black Friday brings a little bit more cloud cover, temperatures in the low and mid 50s. A front comes through, that knocks the temperatures down even more so for the weekend, only in the low and mid 40s. That'll be our chilliest day on Saturday, and then we'll kind of hang out around the upper 40s to around 50 into next week.
All right, Eric, thank you.
Thank you so much.